So when I was 7, there was this teacher at my school, who was always racist to me, and my friends since I'm a Muslim Arab, and she's black. She would tell my friend that her dad is a drug dealer, and my parents were terrorists. She wouldn't even let us go to the bathroom, but would let the white kids go all together. I knew that if I told the principal, they wouldn't do anything cause everyone likes her. I had had enough of her bullshit, so 7-year-old me researched how to kill people. I planned on pouring bleach in her coffee, so I made sure to get to class early, and poured the bleach in her cup of coffee. I watched her drink all of it, until she went to the bathroom, and started vomiting continuously. The school called an ambulance, but there wasn't enough bleach to kill her, so she just stayed in the hospital for 3 months. And no one knows it was me. Do I regret what I did? Hell to the fucking no. The fuck face racist piece of shit teacher deserved it. I wish she died. These better be anonymous, cause I attempted murder.
When I was in 7th grade, I met this girl in my bus and her name was Lexi. Well, me and Lexi got really close. My middle school was divided into 3 different schools, so me and Lexi went to the same school but a different section of our school, and we also took the same bus. Anyways, one day when I was walking to class through one of the schools, I saw this cute-ass guy, and I asked her about him cause she went to school with him, and she told me that it was one of her friends, and that if I wanted her to mention me to him. Well, of course I want you to mention me to him, bitch. I think he's cute. Well, he sent me a little note telling me I was cute or whatever, and then we kept sending notes to each other. But one day as I was walking through one of the schools to get to my class, I saw him with a group of friends and they all started laughing at me. I got really embarrassed and didn't know what was happening, so I went to see Lexi to ask her why he was laughing at me.
Okay, so a couple years back my teenage sister was pregnant. Nobody knew at the time, not even her. And so one day I was in my room just hanging out, and I heard a really loud scream coming from my sister's room. Naturally, me and my family went upstairs to go check on her to make sure she's okay, and me and my mom walked into my sister's room, and there was blood all over her sheets, and my sister had, I wanna keep it family friendly, so let's just say toy. Anyway, there was a bloody toy in her hand and she kept screaming like it was a lot of blood. My mom took her to the hospital cause she didn't know what else to do, and it turns out she accidentally gave herself an abortion with a toy.
When I was 12, I met some girl on a game called Momeo. We became IBFS, and 2 weeks later she told me that she was going to the same school as me. I was so happy that I was buying things and ordering things so I could give it to her. So school was about to start and I realized that I was going to be late. I asked my mom if she wanted to drive me and she said no, so I just walked and got there late. Once I was at school, I had to go to class immediately. She texted me that we could meet up during lunch. She wanted to meet me outside the school for some reason, but I was so stupid that I didn't get suspicious or anything. So I just walked outside after school and started looking for her because she texted me that she was there. When I saw someone, I said, "Hello, are you here?"
One time at lunch, my best friend wanted to make out with a boy in the bathroom and asked me to take the second girl's pass so that nobody could come to the bathrooms, and the boy's friend did the same. Then we all went to the bathroom and my friend went into the boy's bathroom, so I left her there and she said she would be back in 10 minutes. After 10 minutes I went back to the bathroom and she was still in there, so I thought she was going to get raped, so I burst in and saw my friend crying. I grabbed her arm and tried to drag her out, but then a teacher came in and detained us all as if it was a motherfucking crime scene. They told us to give them our phones and I got to go to the office and the teacher questioned me like it was a Q&A, like bitch fuck off. Then she let me go and back to class and I started having a panic attack.
This one time when I was little I thought I could talk to trees, because I had no friends, and I used to sit by them and say things, and one day I was talking to my tree friend called Kevin, and this girl went up to me and said, "Are you talking to that tree, freak?" And I started crying and hugged onto the tree. And while she was laughing, one of the branches fell on the girl's head. Thanks, Kevin. I had a boyfriend back in junior year, but I was close with his friends before I dated him. When we were dating, I had his friend in one of my classes and he was so sweet and funny but never went further because he respected our relationship. Then my boyfriend and I broke up and I was so upset. I told him about it and he said he was here for me. Over the past few months, the more I talked with him, the more I realized I liked him, but I wasn't sure if he would like me back. One day I opened up to him about my depression and anxiety and he was so kind and understanding about it, unlike how my ex was. He works at a boba shop and he asked if I wanted boba. I said yes jokingly, but surprisingly he asks for my address and shows up around 11:30 at night since he closes. I had to sneak out to the front, but it was worth it. The moment I saw him with my boba and when he said I'm always here for you and you can talk to me about anything, I knew I made the wrong choice in dating my ex when he was there all along. I am still currently falling for him and he doesn't know how I feel, but I know for a fact I don't want to lose him. So there's this one time I asked my mother, why was you and daddy making all those noises, and she told me how she was baking a cake, so I wanted to bake a cake too, so I asked my friend to come over so we can bake a cake, and when she came she was confused. So we was just standing staring at each other naked. Next thing you know we just starting making moaning noises to bake the cake like my mom said, and she walked in on us.